Good morning, park managers, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2 High Pines Zoo. Now, today we're going to be adding our first aviary, and I'm going to actually have it across the way from the lagoon in this little gap here. I'm not going to do a tiny aviary. Well, we'll try not to do the tiny aviary, let's put it that way. I think that's going to be our best. I kind of want it slightly into the hill. I didn't really want it to affect that though as much, but I think it, can we fix that? Oh, we can in areas, but I kind of wanted it like this anyways inside, and it was kind of like it was built into the hillside, and I mean, it doesn't look necessarily too bad. I could always do the fence, but we're not here to do the Majungasaurus enclosure. We're here for this. This is what we're here for. So we're going to raise the ground ever so slightly around here, but I don't want to affect the path too much. Kind of give it like a little slope upwards. Do it like that. There we go. Our path is now... Oh, okay, overdid it, but never mind. We slightly fixed the path, ever so slightly. I think we'll flatten the area here ever so slightly. I don't know what that's affecting. No, it's not really affecting much anyways. So I'll do that there, and then we can do our staff building here, I hope. I can't remember where the exact slices are. It's either there or there. We may have affected the mountain a little bit more. We don't really mind. It don't matter. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. We'll do like so, then we'll add our little staff path and connect that to... We'll connect that to here. Do I want a little staff section here? Like, how close can I get this little section like this? Like, so they can have a few kind of, you know, shipping containers of items, so they're not having to travel too far to get what they need. Can that connect to there? Oh yeah, there we go. That don't look too bad. That looks a little bit cozy. Maybe we'll fix this again. There we go. And let's hope that any decorations I place don't really affect this too much. So we're going to go through just a few shipping containers. We'll do some different sort of colours and whatnot. So we'll do it like that there. Actually, no, I'll do them all green. I like the colour green. And it's going to kind of match up with the rest of the stuff. So we'll see how that is. Let's see. I'll have it like that. One that's open, so they've got all the bits and bobs out. Kind of little staff storage building thing. I always like these buildings. I always thought they look pretty cool. They affect us a little bit, but I'll see if I can fix it. If not, I'm not that bothered. It's not too much of a drastic change, is it really? You know, like little staff bins here. You know, so it's easy on show. They can come out, put stuff in the bin. The rest of the staff can bring whatever vehicle, you know, one of the jeeps up and take that rather easy. Can I fix that little bit of path? Oh, I can fix it. It's fine. It's fine. We're living a dream. It's only ever so slightly affected. And I'll keep it somewhat simple in our little staff area. We know that you don't really affect stuff, so we'll have it like this. Like so. Does the sign affect the terrain? I can't really remember. We used a helicopter. It was just like it's a fake staff sign. It's like, this is a staff only area. Do not come here. That's what that is. It's fake. It's not real. It's make-believe. We can imagine. Use our storytelling skills to kind of add our own story to it. I kind of want some... I'll put a Christmas tree there. But I want some... just forest this area up a little bit. I kind of... Like, my idea for High Pine Zoo is to give it an ever so slight... like... Oh, what's it called now? I can't... Center Parks theme. Like, you're going through the woods. You know? That's my theming behind it. It's almost like being at Center Parks, just with dinosaurs, and it could get slightly dangerous if the gates open, but you know, that's down to our control. That's my idea behind it. So like, it's kind of cutesy like that now, you know. They go through their staff area, they can sort of see it through the trees, but it's not majorly exposed. Can I bring those trees further down this little gap here? Yeah, we can. That just adds up to that. And then we want our viewing gallery. Now the question is, do I want it... That's the wrong viewing gallery. Oh man, I keep selecting everything that's wrong. It's not like I've been playing this game for like 3 years. So the question is, do I have two? Do I have one? Like, no, we'll do it center like that. We'll do it center. And we'll figure out the rest in a sec. Let's go into the actual aviary itself. So I know I want water. But let's just flatten out from that bit there. But we'll see. We'll keep it like so. I mean, I should make that smaller. That'll probably help me out a little bit. I want like different layers. That's not affected up there anymore than it already has. So that's as high as it's going to go, isn't it? So bring it about there. I'm hoping the water will let me... Yes! There we go. Because we have snow on this map, so we can do a fake waterfall. This is going to lead into that. Which... Oh, that's handy. Let's level that. So that's going to be like a little pond lake area. I know this is quite a small enclosure, but we're not going to have like Quetzals or Fano Draco flying in here, so it's not going to be too majorly like feel like animal abuse. I always feel like these aviaries are way too small for the likes of Thanos Dracos, Quetzalcoatlus, things like that. It just feels it feels slightly unnecessary, slightly unfair. Right, so we're going to use the snow brush as a fake waterfall and just dump it down in like that. I'm going to make it thinner so it doesn't look absolutely mental. I know there's like a lot of grass in there. Can we get rid of that grass? No, we can't. It's just going to be rock plants. The only thing I don't get at this, I wish that this didn't happen. It was just pure snow without it being so massive, but you know, from a distance that grass has kind of disappeared, and without all the rock work and stuff, it already looks a little bit like a waterfall till you zoom in. So we'll do it so it's a fair bit of rock knocking about, like so. The question is, can we get a building on that back bit? That's the question. I've got an idea. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, oh well. Because you gotta have like, there's a little pump room. That's not even called a pump room. I think it's... Let's go and check what it's called, actually. I can't think on the top of my head. Where are you, dude? Where are you? There we go. It's called the maintenance shed, so it's the one they go in to turn on all the power. But this is kind of annoying. Like, I wish we could slap that into the water because it looks like it's meant to be a pump. With mods, that's probably going to be easier to do. Again, I keep thinking about going to mods just so I can do certain things, but then at the same time, I'm like... a bit of a wuss. I worry that I may break my game, and then like in my head I'm like going to really struggle to get it all back working. Can we please? Maybe no. Maybe nah, it's going to ruin that aesthetic. We can have it there. Just drag it a little bit closer. There we go. I mean, yeah, and then we can sort of hide it from rocks in the main viewing area, but we know it's there. We know its purpose. We know its storytelling purpose to our build. So let's just hide that up a little bit with some rocks, and we'll make this look a bit like almost like a cliff sort of style thing. And all these rocks are going to be perfect for our for our flying reptiles to be able to land on and perch and rest. That's the main idea anyways. We could have perches, but I don't think we need to. We got all these natural sort of areas for them to perch on. So we'll do it like sort of very rocky, very cliffy here. Maybe leave that bit there as like a fake way for our staff to walk up to, so they can walk around and go here. Not that I'd really want to be walking with some of these flying reptiles. I feel like they could be very somewhat dangerous. I feel like they'd have to be trained not to go for zookeepers. But, you know, that's a different story. That's a different story. I mean, at the end of the day, we spare no expense, so we can pay off those grieving families that may have been worried that Tony didn't come back from his usual maintenance on the waterfall. But yeah. Right, we'll continue with our little waterfall area. It's kind of rocky. I don't want that rock all the way there at the bottom. Honestly, I do love make. I wish we could have snow on every map, so then you could like make a snow globe, or like in the jungle, or you could just carry on doing the fake waterfalls. Do that there, a little bit like that, a little bit of these. I love this game so much. I think over the 3 years, my builds have definitely come a lot too, because I obviously playing Jurassic World Evolution 1 and JPOG. The building to like this was fairly limited, but honestly, this is it. What if I just do that? If I do that, we'll fill that up as rock, and then we'll just do the. Oh, we got rid of the grass. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. We got rid of the grass. Oh, the grass had returned. Why did the grass return from the rock brush? What are you doing here? Yeah, there we go. We got rid of it. Okay, that looks a lot better now. That looks a lot better. Let's do the odd rock. Probably. I'm gonna go for sand around the bottom. You can imagine all that waterfall breaking up the rocks and making sand, and at the same time we probably put sand there as zookeepers, because I'm kind of wondering what kind of like cleaning routines like flying reptiles would have gone through. Would they have done like dust baths and things like that to deal with like any kind of parasites? You know, it's these are the questions that need to be asked. And our water is not. Oh, there we go. We did it. Nailed it. Right, let's do I want to keep it with the theme of the rest, or I'm going to just try and like slowly upgrade this to look a little bit different? Because we've got a little desert theme going on up there. We kept these outside enclosures near enough onto with the rest, apart from this like redwood, like the redwoods are planted there. So the question is, do we try and like, again, you could storytelling. We put ground heaters in to keep the tropical plants alive. Ooh, there's so many things we could do. Maybe let's do a temperate one, shall we? We don't want many trees in here because, well, one, they can't use them. Two, it looks a bit goofy when they fly through the trees. So we'll make this like a little temperate landscape. That's what we'll do with this. Maybe not use the bright green ones, just so it doesn't clash too much. Obviously the bush is going to be slightly bright green, but we'll use these duller ones, these smaller trees. You could say they're planted there for a bit of like, you know, cover. They could probably get nesting material from them, that kind of thing. And again, we said no bright trees, so I straight away place a bright tree. So yeah, you know, you got the thing about this game. It's definitely more entertaining when you add your own storyline, your own sort of initiative to it. The reason to why you're doing what are your enclosures, because I still get asked a lot of times like, how do you not get bored of this game? I play it every week, absolutely love it, and I've never got bored of this game ever. I've never gone like, I don't want to play that game because I'm bored of it. It's just always been really good fun. One, I'm an absolute dinosaur nerd, so I'm prehistoric life nerd, so there's that kind of interest in the game for me. The fact that it's a zoo management game with dinosaurs. I've always played zoo management from when I was a kid. I started, was it 2001 with Zoo Tycoon the original, and I've always loved zoo builder games. So this was perfect because for years I've been playing JPOG, and there was nothing really new in the lines of replacing JPOG, especially on the likes of console side of things. Because obviously there was in the works of, I think it was Prehistoric Kingdom, like the early version of it, which still looks amazing to me. I was like, oh wow, and then I was like, oh, it's PC only. And back then I didn't have a PC, I was console. So when Jurassic World Evolution 1 came out, I was like, I was in awe, I was raving. So yeah, I just don't get bored of it. I don't think I ever will. I won't think there'll be a time where like, you know what, I'm not going to play that because I'm tired. But I'm getting to the point where like I'm watching more and more people use mods and I see what they make. Sometimes in my head it's like a little bit goofy because I know that's not in the game and like why is it there? And it's a really weird thing in my head where I just look at it, I'm like, But then at the same time, like, I started to appreciate it more when I'm like looking at things like, oh, I could have done that. I could do this. So it is very tempting. Is there anything else I can add? That'll kind of, I mean, nah, you look a bit too tropical for my liking. I mean, you get olive trees in like temperate zones as well. I mean, I wasn't going to be doing this way too much, but yeah, we'll scrap that. I feel like it'll look kind of more interesting and nice with everything mixed in. Do one there as well. Well, yeah, I'll do two there. Do some in this like zone. We're going to use a bit of like a vegetation brush as well, just to get that lower ground a bit more crisp and something going on in there, because it does look a bit, just a little bit bare, doesn't it? Yeah, that's going to be it for decorations. So we'll go to our stone brush and just add a little bit to. We've got a bit of steepness here, so I'm going to add a few little rocks. That's probably going to be the biggest rock we'll add. Will be that one there. Maybe do it at the bottom. Maybe one at the top, and also one at the bottom here. Maybe one there. I wasn't going to go absolutely crazy in rocks, but you should know, if you're new to my channel. Hello, I'm Jurassic World Biology. I know this is what we're 16 minutes in, but if you are new to the channel, that's me. If you're not new to the channel, then you'll probably know my love for just placing too many rocks. Like, it's an issue. But I like rocks. I wish we had more of them. I wish we had more design, more variation. But nevertheless, because of the random tilt axis and how they are slightly buried into the ground, each rock does look a lot more different than each tree. It'd have been cool to be able to like do the trees up and down into the base as well. But you know, maybe Jurassic World Evolution 3, that could be a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little rock here and there. And at first, initially in my head, I wasn't going to add rocks to the zone, but then, you know what? It just the odd one here and there. A bit of decoration, extra place for them to like kind of perch on. And I still haven't even decided what kind of pterosaur I actually want in here. It's a flying reptile. Which brush should I use? This one. Yeah, that looks alright. Kind of adds like, is that nails I just see? I think I just saw some nails. I have a bane with nails. My life in time and work with animals and things was always getting stung by nettles in enclosures. Usually trying to remove them, but you know. I'll get rid of that little bit there. And I think we're done for this enclosure. It actually looks kind of cozy, this. It looks kind of the fake waterfall, all the rocks, the little bit of tree line here and there, the big pond with the I know it's a generator building, but it's our water filtration system, which is pumping water from here back into there so it goes down. You know, that little bit of storytelling. And yeah, let's go and pick some pterosaurs and we'll release those. And you know what? I'll leave it as a bit of a surprise for now. I will say goodbye to you, and then we'll have a little bit of a montage at the end of what's actually in this enclosure. But yes, if you've enjoyed this and it's giving you some inspiration, let me know in the comments. Would you have done something different, or how would you have made your perfect aviary? And as always, thank you for watching. Till next time, I'll see you later.